All right, so next up, we're going to talk about commodities, teas, and home. This is a brand that was created by Katrina Anderson, who comes from a long history of tea drinkers, females and males, including your grandfather, who had, like, an obsession with tea. Can I tell you, Katrina? My brother-in-law and my husband are both avid tea drinkers as well, and I never even thought about the vessel that they use to enjoy their tea or the kinds of teas that they might like to enjoy. So I am so thrilled to meet you and talk about commodities with you. Talk to us about your inspiration in a little bit more detail.
Yes, hi Jane. Thanks for having us on board. Yep, definitely commodities was developed around the concept of solving problems for tea drinkers. And my issue was indeed that I had a lot of males in my family that drank tea, all the way from my great grandfather through to my son, who is a teenager now, very avid tea drinkers. And so the issue became, how do I find vessels that reflect their aesthetic? How do I find something that reflects their style? Even myself, I'm not always butterflies and roses every day. Some days I'm stilettos and a black leather jacket, right? So you want something that reflects your mood, something that complements your style in your home. Your style should not stop at your closet. It should continue to your tabletop. And that is one thing that we look to do at Commodities.
Isn't that a great, I love that idea. And again, it does. There is definitely a different mentality to the guy that drinks the tea and the way that he might enjoy doing it. So one of the best items that I think you have is this travel tea infuser. So you have the infuser and the vessel to carry it in one unit. What a great idea.
Yes, a lot of people that love loose tea, one of the problems again that they have is, how do I take this on the road?
Right.
The convenience of a tea bag is missing if you are exclusively a loose leaf tea drinker. But with the travel infuser, that basket unscrews from the bottom. You can fill it with your loose tea. You can fill it with coffee grounds if you're doing an iced tea infusion or iced coffee. You can fill it with herbs and fruits and really just close that up. Put your hot water on top or put your cold water on top. Let that steep. You have the cozy there to protect your hands, to keep the beverage warm or cold, but it also protects your hands and it just goes with you. So a lot of times I will brew my tea when I leave the house, and by the time I get where I'm going, I am ready to enjoy my delicious beverage, and I am thrilled to present that to our customers.
Look at these fabulous, like, fashion mugs and accessories. I mean, this is a beautiful mug.
Thank you. Thank you. That is our statement mug. So when you leave the house, or even if you're at home, you're making a statement. You are a unique individual. Your mug does not have to look like everyone else's mug. That mug there is gilded with gold accents. It has fashion on the label. And then you have that beautiful quilted texture to it, so it's tactile, as well as being visually stimulating, as well as it's stimulating your nose and your mouth as you taste your beverage. It is a full experience through the statement mug, and that is a bestseller for us.
And do you have a particular tea that you love? Is there one that really kind of stands out for you?
As a small business owner, I am loving the Productivity, which is what you're holding in your hand. Productivity is based on yerba mate, which is a Brazilian herb. It is very caffeine-like, but it does not crash you like a caffeine would. So you know how you're drinking coffee or you're drinking some other caffeinated beverage, and then all of a sudden you need a nap. With Productivity, you have an easy, soft landing. You can continue with your day if you choose to and drink another cup without feeling wired, or you can go ahead and take a nap. You can go ahead and wind down for the evening and not have to feel like you've crashed from a jittery high.
Yeah,
so that is one of my
love
favorites.
that. To your point, I've got a bottle of tea sitting right off to the set, and I usually have tea with me when I'm here because, I love a little bit of caffeine, but mostly I want it just for, refreshing my throat as I'm talking or, whatever, when I'm doing my show. So I love the idea of the Productivity. And of course, then there is that true high tea. This is the longest table in history. Wait, I'm going to grab this because look at this. This is spectacular. This is high tea for sure.
Yes, that is our Lakeshore tea set. It comes with the spoon, the cup, and the saucer. Again, you get that beautiful blue starlet on top. And I love the waves. I grew up on in Norfolk, Virginia, so near Virginia Beach, near the pier, right across from Elizabeth Bay. And those waves just spoke to me because I am a water girl. So maybe you can't get up to the cabin this time. As you said earlier, we can't always travel right now. There are some limitations on that, or maybe you're not ready to travel yet, but you can still have that experience in your own home. Find something that brings you and invokes good memories in your everyday moments. Life is made of moments, Jane. So we want to make sure that we're making the most of them.
That is for sure. And those moments with a little tea around them always makes it even more memorable. And especially like this, it makes you pause for a second and enjoy the idea of that beautiful tea that you're enjoying. So it's an aesthetic that's kind of urban and chic and fashion and function all in one. For more information about commodities, I invite you to join us on our website at QVC.com. When you go there, look for the Black History Month Small Business